Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Talkie Tuesday. My name is Dori Patrick. I'm a mixed media artist and maker. I live and work in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Welcome to my very messy home studio. I think I say that every week. It's always messy. That some things just don't change much. But I try to check in once a week and just share little bits of my creative life. And this week's video is going to be pretty short and sweet and mostly chatty. Um, Thank you so much to everyone who liked last week's journal with me video. That was so fun to do, and it was really fun to hear from all of you. Your response to watching the video was really, really cool. So thank you for that. This week is short and sweet and chatty. I am in the middle of getting ready for a big Etsy shop update. This time of year, when I get my last show all done, so I just got my last show under my belt, and that was the Art at Hidden River in St. Paul, and we had a great day. The drive up there was really pretty nice. We got about 20 miles away from the Twin Cities, and we really got some snow, and it was kind of getting slick when we were coming into town, but we made it just fine. My husband is a really good driver, so he takes good care of us. But um, we got to we got to St. Paul on Friday. We kind of we just ran a couple errands. I think we ended up going to the hotel and relaxing, and then setup was Friday night at the school there, and then Saturday was the show most of the day, and then we packed up and left on Saturday afternoon. I mean, we stayed in town overnight and left town on Sunday, and I'm so glad that we did because some weather really moved in the southern portion of Minnesota and into Iowa. Like back home here, they got quite a bit overnight, and it was really slippery, and we managed to avoid the worst of it. So we left the next morning after breakfast and had a pretty good drive home. It was not too bad, but we got home Sunday midday and we were exhausted. But that's always how these things are. It's like this flurry, hustle, 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 and then come home and drop. That's exactly what we did, except for we had laundry and some meal prep to do. But you know, adulting. But overall, the show was great. I met a lot of new people. A lot of people were new to my work, so I was able to get the word out. In St. Paul about myself and my work. I got to meet a couple of online friends. Well, one I have met several times in person over the years, and another one I we have been friends online forever. And she came and we finally met in person after all these years. And it just so happened, so Brianna is the friend I've known and met a few times. Rachel was the new friend who I just met. They know each other, and they happened to come to my booth at the same time. Isn't that crazy? So we had this fun, just meeting. They knew each other. And it was just like this fun meeting and reunion, and it was just really cool. And I'm going to share some of their links in the show notes so you can follow them. Brianna is Orange Spiral Arts, I believe, on Instagram, and Rachel Oz, AWES. I'll put some links in the show notes so you can find them. They just are wonderful, sweet, gals. And you know how you just know, you find your tribe. You just know it. And we had so much fun. And they were so sweet and supportive about my work. And it was a really, really fun day. Fun day, exhausting day, exhausting weekend. And now we're back home and we are in the groove. So as you know, while I was away, the Very Cherry Holiday show was going on, and I had some ceramic pieces in that show, and I sold a few pieces, which I am really excited about. Um, I'm just excited that I've kind of found my groove in decorating my ceramics. So it just makes me want to make a lot more. So I'm excited about painting some more pieces. Um yeah, so the two big pieces I got done, I think a week or two ago, I showed you the big heads. I'll if I can find a photo, I'll insert it around here somewhere. I got two of the heads done and I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. And my husband is he's so funny and so sweet. I asked him to name them, and he did. And of course, I don't have the notes here. I'll put it in the show notes. So he named the smaller one Gordon, and he named the bigger one Samuel. And they have little stories, like just a couple little sentences about who they are. And I love turning that over to him because he has such a funny sense of humor and he's so clever. So he gave them little backstories. And a friend of mine said people were really laughing at the little backstories. Um, so that was fun. But all of my sunshines sold and my sacred hearts sold. And there was something else I had there. I don't remember. Yeah. So it was overall, it was really good. Just a great weekend. So we're back home into the next week and I'm getting ready for an Etsy shop update. So this update will be pretty much the last one of the year. And it's going to be pieces that I came home with from my show. There are going to be some ornaments, paper goods, little odds and ends. There might be a couple of little ceramic pieces. I appreciate everyone reaching out and asking when it's going to happen. I haven't set the exact date and time yet, but I think we're going to shoot for Friday or Saturday of this week. So keep an eye out for that. And I, of course, would love your support. And I am shipping every day now, every day until Christmas, so I can get the packages out as quickly as possible. So that's what's happening. All that stuff behind me there, and there's more out of frame that you can't see. All those crates and totes, that's all full of stuff. And I'm slowly but surely getting everything photographed and uploaded. It's going to be a busy week for me in that regard. We have some more weather coming in tonight and into Wednesday morning. So we will see how I think I'm just going to be home mostly. I have one more little lunch date with some girlfriends, and then I'm going to be really just hunkering down and getting my stuff done. But anyway, I wanted to say, hey, I didn't want to break my streak, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry this video is kind of short and just kind of chatty. It's not amounting to much, but I wanted to be sure I'm not breaking my streak of having a Talkie Tuesday. Do you know I have done Talkie Tuesdays every week for, I want to say since August. I'm not sure if that's right now that I say that, but anyway, I've been on a roll and I didn't want to break my roll. Um, but there are some fun things coming down the pipeline. I have some fun announcements to make and some fun things to share with you. So I hope you will stay with me. Um, Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like if you like this kind of content. And let's see, if you've made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a heart emoji in your favorite color? That would be so awesome. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you are all staying safe and warm and happy, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.